For 25 years, I woke up every morning feeling like I was trapped behind an invisible wall. My brain felt heavy, conversations took effort, and by mid-afternoon, my energy was gone. I'd lie down for an hour just to make it through the rest of the day. Even gentle yoga for 15 minutes would wipe me out for an entire day. And the next morning, I'd wake up more exhausted than when I went to sleep. This wasn't a bad week or a stressful season. This was my life. I tried everything: doctors, blood panels, testing for thyroid, Lyme disease, Epstein-Barr, food allergies, heavy metals. Every test came back normal. I also tried working with a naturopath, a dietitian, and a nutritionist. I had been coached by a chef for 10 years, so I was on a very healthy diet. Every practitioner either misdiagnosed me or said some version of, "You're fine." I wish I was fine, but I wasn't, and I was deteriorating. Eventually, I had to stop exercising completely. I sold my kettlebell, my water rower, and my surfboards. My world shrank down to quiet walks after work because that's all my body could handle. And the most frustrating part was I was not reckless with my health. Having been coached by a chef, I knew how to cook healthy meals. I understood how to read marketing tricks on the food labels. I ate clean. I did everything right. Yet nothing improved. In fact, it got worse. If you're living with the same exhaustion where your body feels like it's shutting down, despite your best efforts, I want you to take a breath because I know exactly how heavy the burden is. Today, I want to show you how I finally broke the gridlock. When you're stuck with chronic fatigue, people will tell you, eat cleaner, cut sugar, add more greens, try this supplement, try that diet. I tried all of it and more. None of it made a dent. Because when your body is forced into stagnation, even clean eating won't override what's happening underneath the hood. During those years of inactivity, I gained a lot of weight, and I gained it quickly. My lifelong range since high school was 150 to 160 pounds. At my peak, I clocked in at 185 pounds. To put it lightly, I was stunned. It felt like my body was breaking rules I didn't even know existed. After a lot of searching, I learned something that changed everything. Chronic fatigue isn't a willpower problem, it's not laziness, and it often doesn't show up in blood work. The gridlock doesn't happen at the macro level, it happens at the cellular level. Think of your body like a massive city grid. You can pour in the best fuel, but the local power stations, I'm referring to your cells now, are bogged down and the entire grid stays dark. For 25 years, I was pouring good fuel into a system that was fundamentally locked up. And two major things were responsible: systemic nutritional deficiencies and toxic overload at the cellular level. Until these two issues are addressed, the grid stays dark. The deficiencies are because our foods don't have the nutrients in the abundance they once had. The body runs on nutrition, and without the vital nutrition, we end up just being overfed and undernourished. The toxic overload stems from an environment that continues to become more polluted over the decades. Without good nutrition to power the organs, we're unable to eliminate these contaminants from the body. This can lead to a host of problems, from allergies, brain fog, low energy, weight gain, the list goes on. After years of searching, I discovered an approach that went far beyond the traditional eat healthy and exercise advice. I found a nutritional protocol that was backed with multiple clinical studies that were published in high-impact medical journals demonstrating measurable improvements in metabolic health, visceral fat reduction, cellular resistance, and managing oxidative stress. This wasn't a trend, it wasn't a fad, and it certainly wasn't a diet or a medication. It's a cellular level reset. When you combine nutrient-dense foods with botanical support for detoxification, you're giving your body the exact tools it needs to clear out the cellular debris and reignite energy production. This was the first approach that made scientific sense for what I was experiencing. The fundamental idea behind the reset is simple: consume less food, but dramatically increase nutrition. So how does this work exactly? It began when researchers studied the lifestyle habits of people who live past 100. Their diets revealed some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. From that research, a 30-day reset was developed, one that focuses on detoxification supported by an abundance of nutrition. It includes 3 components. Number 1, nutrient-dense meals to flood the body with the fuel that's missing from most modern diets. Number 2, adaptogenic herbs to help manage stress and support mental clarity. And number 3, energetic botanicals that are consumed during intermittent fasting to help unblock energy and support the removal of contaminants that are stored in the fat cells. This is not a diet, nor is it a medication, and it certainly isn't about starving yourself. It's about giving your body the precise tools it needs to reset. We live in a world where environmental contaminants are rising. It's no coincidence that more people are experiencing health issues, and at younger ages. This is why detoxification matters. The 30-day reset is structured and it's easy to follow. Here's how simple it is. In the 30-day calendar, the adaptogens are consumed once a day, every day for the entire 30-day duration. The red X's indicate where you simply replace 2 of your 3 meals with the nutrient-dense reset meals. This will flood the body with vital nutrients. The green X's are set aside for intermittent fasting to unlock energy and release weight safely. To wrap it up, if your blood work is fine but you still feel drained, you don't have to accept this as your permanent reality. There is a way to target fatigue at the cellular level, and there's a way to reset your energy system. I coach people through this process directly to make sure it's done safely and effectively. If you're ready to stop managing your fatigue and start addressing it at the root, I want to invite you to reach out. Drop a comment below or use the link in my description to connect with me. Let's talk about where your energy is blocked and whether this reset is a good fit for you. I don't make medical claims and I don't diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disorders. But a free consultation simply helps determine whether this approach aligns with your goals and your current health situation. I also want to emphasize that doing nothing accomplishes nothing. So let's see if we can help you reclaim the life you've been separated from. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.